Hey guys, long time no see. This is Michael with Wrestling Pops. Wanted to do something a little bit different this time since it has been a long time. Also, first, I'd like to mention that I won Fantasy Football Championship. That doesn't affect any of the people watching this video except for Danny and anybody else in the league, really. But look at this belt. Dang. Oh, man, I'm the champ. Thought it was perfect to bring on the show, but I want to do something new since it has been a long time since I have recorded an episode. I wanted to go through AEW Elite General Manager. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through a week of endless weeks, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I think it can just kind of show you how it works without going through like the career and tutorial. And through challenges that some are really cool, some are kind of goofy. But anyway, here we go. Starting out, Taz pops up on the screen, talking about how great he is, which I think is funny because Taz is great. But I'm gonna click on Endless Weeks. Doc Samson pops up, and when it comes up, the loading screen. Sometimes I will mention one thing I do not like about this game so far is it seems like if you have a somewhat older phone, sometimes it may crash. I don't know if people with like newer phones like just came out this year, a year old, those type of iPhones, maybe it doesn't have that problem, but I have an iPhone 8, so I know I need to upgrade. But the game crashes a couple times. So right now popping up, you can see Ray Phoenix off to the side. And then it gives you a list of other wrestlers you could choose. And you might notice when you're looking through this, there's a price and there is a number with a clock next to it. So this is Endless Weeks, so it keeps going as long as you're trying to play through it. But you also might notice at the top it gives you some cash, 350 grand, 1 million fans, and then your morale. That red fist is your morale. Right now you have $350,000 to start with. And yeah, some of these guys, it's like, well, 34K, 40, 37, that's doable. Bryan Danielson, 120, dang. But also at the same time, you got to keep in mind, it costs money to put on matches, which if you don't know how many matches, watching the screen, I just clicked over to that for the schedule. So there are a total of 6 matches in Endless Weeks. And then also at the end, you have a segment, which I'll go through that in a second. And talk about why I don't do that as often on my old phone. So anyway, starting out, need to sign a roster. And the first time you do this, you start out with nobody. It says My Roster 0. So you're literally signing from scratch. Now, remember, 350K, you have to put on all the matches. That costs money as well. And some various other things cost money as well. So what I'm going to do right now is start off with people who don't cost a lot of money. So like Bryan Danielson, even though he is, let me click on him. To show you even more. Popularity in 97, going through the stats, popularity, that will help your show. You'll get more fans and make more money. Strength is like the likelihood that they're going to win a match. Speed, excitement of the match, and endurance, that is how many times you can put them in a match without them getting injured or getting tired. So you can see all that stuff down here at the bottom, or not off to the bottom, off to the right. But even though he would be a really good addition right off the bat, he would help the show. 120K is pretty steep, and with 6 matches, I need at least 1v1 in each match. So I'm going to try to sign people who are not as expensive. So someone like Max Caster here. I like Max. I'm really a big fan of the Acclaimed. I'm going to go ahead and sign him. Let's see who else. Sonny Kiss, 10K. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sign Sonny. Kip Sabian, all right, Kip Sabian with his old attire, it looks like, not the box over his head. I'm pretty sure sometimes they update new outfits and stuff, so they put those in the game. But since I just started, I do not have any of those unlocked. So we'll go ahead and sign Kip. Who else here? Who else? Britt Baker, 37. Might have to pull the trigger on that. Anna Jay, all right. Anna Jay, the Dark Order. Let's go. So we got 4 people. And go ahead, Adam Cole for 8 weeks, 40K. That's a pretty good deal. I want to do that one. Now, you might be like, how do you know who all signed? You click my roster. There's all the people I've signed so far. Need to even out a bit. Once again, I need to at least get 12 so I can pull off every match. Fuego 2. Other cool thing I like about the game is like side characters or goofy characters who usually aren't on TV a lot, or at all. Like Fuego 2 is Cody Rhodes, but in a Fuego mask, which not the same stats as Cody, totally different character, but he's still in the game. I like that they put them on here. So I'm going to sign him just because I enjoy doing that. Now, I've kind of ran through and I've found some people. Go ahead and pick up Rebel real fast. But I still need more, and I'm not really liking the price. I can go ahead and click Scout, which is 4,000. Takes 4,000 cash, but it gives you a new batch of people to choose from. So with that, I'm going to choose Diamante, cheap once again. We're just starting out. We'll get more cash later. Cesar Bononi, all right, pretty good pickup for 8 weeks too, so I don't have to re-sign them after 4. Bear Bronson, another good pickup. I usually pick him up a lot anytime I've played so far. He's pretty cheap, and the length of the contract seems to always work out. Layla Hirsch, 12 weeks. There we go. Kiera Hogan, 12 weeks, 30K. There we go. So I have 12. That was the number I said I wanted to reach, at least so I could do 1v1. And let me make sure it's even, a ratio between male and females, just so we can keep the matches even. 1, Adam Cole, Castor Bear, Diamante, Sonny, Cesar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so it looks like I kind of messed up here. Let's see if we can find someone for 10K. I don't think there was anybody on there. I don't think so, but that's okay. The first couple weeks is kind of tough anyway. Let's see here. So segments, I'll talk about why I don't do this in a second. Segments, it gives you a whole bunch of options here that you could do: pre-tape catering, hospitality, backstage, pull apart, on stage. Right off the bat, remember, money is a little tough at first. All these things help boost your show, make it more popular. If you go through the tutorial, it teaches you all that stuff. But I typically don't do them as often unless I have to, because once again, like I said, this game crashes a little bit. So it seems like if I do those, if I take time sorting through that, the game's going to crash. So I'm going to go ahead, set up my first match, 1v1. 1v1, and who should kick off my show? So let's make sure we Cesar Bononi and, I don't know, Sonny Kiss. All right, so there's a good match. Now, like I said, the strength, so Sonny's is a 53, Cesar's is a 72. So that is going to tell you who's likely to win. Now, just to make the match more popular, you can go through gimmicks, which I have up on the screen right now. Some of the fun gimmicks I've filled up, the Poison Energy drink. If you watch Being the Elite, you'll know about that. And then also a little bit of the bubbly. We're going to go ahead and give Sonny some bubbly to splash at Cesar. So there's the first match, 1v1. Once again, I'm going to go through these pretty quickly because my roster's pretty bare. Might have an open spot. Bear and Fuego 2. I'm going to go ahead, Poison Energy drink for Fuego 2. Another one-on-one match. Max Caster and Kip Sabian. All right. Make sure I didn't use any of these people yet. Sometimes I make that mistake. I sometimes forget. That should be a pretty good one. Adam Cole. And who am I missing? There's somebody I feel like. Bear Bunch. I don't know. Have I used these people yet? I'm not sure. 1v1, 1v1, 1v1. Have I used Bear Bronson? I don't think I used... Yep, I have. Fuego 2, 6. Oh, this is where I messed up. Okay, so this is what happens here. I messed up, I think. I can't... But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and reuse somebody. They tell you not to book people multiple times because that affects their stamina, and I just don't do it multiple times. You could do it one time, but which I'm going to have to right here, it looks like. But I wouldn't do it multiple times over and over again because then you're going to lead to guys getting hurt. So Adam Cole, Max Caster. Well, we got to replace Max Caster. Jeez, I'm messing up all over the place. And put together a women's match in the main event. So Anna Jay, Rebel, and let's see here. Layla Hirsch? Did I use Layla Hirsch already? And that's also another tough thing about the game is sometimes I forget who I've used. Oh, I haven't had any women's matches yet. Jeez, Michael. All right, well, we're going to change that then. We're going to... All right. Kiera Hogan and Diamante, I think, is the other one we have not used. Okay, so there we go. Like I said, I want to go ahead and skip that thing, and you can review your matches here, which I'm going to do. Reviewing. Now, here's when you play them. And which I didn't get at first. You actually aren't controlling this. Like, once again, that strength rating is picking who is winning. So you get to watch it, which is cool, but really that's all there is. So it's kind of it's limited there. It's really about making the matches and trying to make more money. I will say, from playing and reading things online, the way to making more money, Bear over Fuego 2, wow. The way to make more money is to have more people in a match. And also, the bigger the popularity, the more money, the more fans you're going to get. So, which makes sense. Like, in real life, you're going to pay to see CM Punk and Bryan Danielson over, me and Tanner wrestling. So, there's that. Pretty fun game. I've enjoyed just going through booking the matches. Challenges, sometimes some of those are a little difficult. You have to use your noggin a little bit, which is never my strong suit. Kiera Hogan with a big win. And then our main event here, Anna Jay, Rebel, Layla Hirsch. Let's go. Oh, Anna Jay with the Dark Order pulling it out. So let's see how much money we made. How many fans we made. Okay, the first match, Sonny Kiss. All right. That match, also, their popularities were pretty low. But remember, Sonny Kiss had the bottle of bubbly, so that probably added to that a little bit. Max winning twice. Max winning, that's going to help out his popularity. And NJ, remember, the main event, there were more people as well. So that's why you see that increase, the little yellow icon with people, with a person like holding their hands up. That's why there's more of that. So 56,000, not a great show. Added a few fans. The morale is still pretty high, but it's the first week. I could still add to that. So now, oh no, Anna Jay, she won in the main event. How'd she get bad publicity? I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure that out. So after the first week, pretty good start. But remember, right off the bat, you start with 350,000. We don't start there week 2 because remember, this is our show. We're in charge of making the money, adding the fans. If you notice, we have more fans, more morale at this time. So I could roll with the same 12 people that I have, and as you can see, off to the right, here's my roster. That blue bar, some of their levels have taken a hit, but also popularity. Max Caster, he won 2 matches after winning 2 matches on the first week, which I would not recommend. His popularity went up. But I want to go ahead and stop there. Might continue this later on with Wrestling Pops. Just keep the story going. Each episode, a new show for a few of these Wrestling Pops, just to get back in the groove of things. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, taking your time out. Have a good day, and also once again, I am the Fantasy Football Champion. Peace.